Demon Slayer overrated? Well, Demon Slayer might be overrated after all. Demon Slayer Season 3 boasted some intriguing developments, most of all for Nezuko Kamado and the truth of Yoriichi Tsugikuni. But otherwise, Season 3 was shockingly formulaic and even seemed to be merely going through the motion in many ways. Season 3 could have built upon the exciting freshness of Season 1 and continued the brutal, edge-of-your-seat action of Season 2. But the Swordsmith Village arc scaled all that back and seemed to be coasting. This applies to its world-building, character arcs, and action sequences alike, none of which measured up to what previous seasons did. Season 3 wasn't a total loss. It still featured UFOtable's astonishing animation and two creative villain designs in Gyokko and Hantengu. And the Mist and Love Hashira each had their moments. And the movie-worthy double-length final episode was one of the series' best, ending Season 3 on an intriguing note. Aside from those highlights, though, the Swordsmith Village arc coasted on its tried-and-true shonen roots, from Tanjiro's forgettable training with the mechanical doll to the lackluster world-building of the fabled Swordsmith Village, to how easily Gyokko and Hantengu were defeated. At times, Season 3 almost pushed those elements to the next level, but the anime held itself back and became conventional, straightforward shonen after all. One example was Muichiro Tokito's battle against Gyokko, which was cliché shonen action with the hero having a heartbreaking flashback before turning around a losing battle and claiming victory with one last flashy attack. Compared to Tengen and Kyojuro's fights against Jutaro and Akaza, it felt like Demon Slayer was phoning it in. The same is true for Mitsuri Kanroji's brief and inconclusive fight with Hantengu's final form, which robbed her of any chance to pull off amazing moves and come back from the brink to achieve a stunning victory. These fights, while intense, felt too basic and oddly unsatisfying compared to Tengen's ultra-close fight with Jutaro or Kyojuro's moral victory over Akaza at the cost of his life. It's always subjective whether a certain anime is good or not, or whether it's overrated or underrated. Even so, Demon Slayer's third season definitely shows why some anime fans call it overrated. Aside from the sheer entertainment factor, Season 3 fell oddly short in its storytelling and action sequences, but not so much to make it a total failure or make longtime fans suddenly hate it. Season 3 did not crash and burn, and indeed it truly shone at times. Still, the honeymoon phase for this anime has ended. After the initial excitement, fans need more than cool breathing techniques and top-tier animation to keep calling Demon Slayer the best anime ever. Demon Slayer is already resting on its shonen laurels, but it doesn't have to. Ideally, going forward into Season 4 and possibly new Demon Slayer movies, the franchise will put less emphasis on conventional shonen ideas like training montages and mid-battle flashbacks and focus more on the character drama, which is the series' emotional core. Demon Slayer is at its best not when it's Bleach 2.0, but a character-driven story centered on the tenacity of hope, grief, familial love, and the like. That's what made Episode 1, Cruelty, such a great introduction to the series, with Tanjiro's intense personal stakes about his dead family and Nezuko's demon status. Instead of a predictable cycle of train, fight, flashback, win, Demon Slayer should partially subvert the shonen formula with its character drama and mystery storylines. Season 3 already did some of that with Muzan's own flashback and Nezuko's remarkable new sunlight immunity, so Season 4 should push that angle instead and leave the shonen formula in the past where it belongs. That's how Demon Slayer can go from a well-animated but overrated shonen adventure to an anime worthy of legend. What do you think? Is Demon Slayer overrated or not? Please comment down below. Thanks for watching.